am Evan RINKUS. Today I am going to have my brother Ethan send me back in time so I can interview the famous explorer Robert Fulton. Engage. Sure, Evan. Ethan, I know it's 1800s, but can we please get some color into here? Sure, Evan. That's better. Hello, Mr. Fulton. Hello, Evan. So, Mr. Fulton, tell us a little bit about yourself. I was born on November 14th, 1765, on a farm in Little Britain, Pennsylvania. My father was a farmer and my mother was a homemaker. I have 3 older sisters and 1 younger brother. My parents lost the farm due to their poor soil and the crops failing. We moved to Lancaster, where my father could get a job as a tailor. Life there was so much more exciting for me. You see, I've always been extremely curious about mechanics and math and how things work in general. My major interests have always been about boats and water. I have also had a talent for drawing and painting. Unfortunately, my father passed away when I was 9. This left me the head of the house. While Mom taught us how to read and write, she sent me away to private school. Building and experimenting were my passions. I have always wanted to make things better. Really, that sounds neat. What kind of stuff did you build? I did small things, like made my own lead pencil and designed 2 paddle wheels to help my friend's fishing boat go faster. Did your education stop there? No. When I was a teenager, my mother sent me to Philadelphia to become a silversmith. I studied under a family friend there. This is where I learned to work with metal. But I was starting to make money painting people's portraits. I got a chance to paint Benjamin Franklin's portrait. We became good friends. I think he really helped me get accepted as an artist in London. But it was Benjamin West who made me feel like I could become a successful artist myself. How did he do that? He was a Quaker from nearby town whose parents did not support his love of art. So he went to England on his own and became a famous artist. When I wrote him a letter, he wrote back and he told me to come to England to study and he would help me. I know this is during the American Revolution and the Industrial Revolution, where machines were taking the place of people doing the work by hand. Iron production was increasing, water and steam power were making great improvements, and coal was replacing wood as fuel. Wow, what a great time for an inventor. Yes, I got to use my mind to improve on the tools of the time. So, where have your travels taken you? Starting in Lancaster, I left private school and went to Philadelphia, then off to London to become a better artist, then over to Paris, France to gain support of powerful and wealthy people with my inventions. I traveled all throughout Europe and finally returned to New York. Wow, that's awesome! But why do you consider yourself an explorer? Because I spent my whole life examining machines, redesigning inventions, and searching for ways to improve them. I explored the limits of imagination and creativity. I traveled to Europe to enhance my knowledge and share my inventions and ideas. Even when people thought I was crazy, I still never gave up, like Christopher Columbus. How do you think exploration can change perspectives? Like I just said, Christopher Columbus showed us the earth is round, No one believed him at first or gave him support. People did not think my ship, the Nautilus, could go underwater. They laughed at me and I showed them they were wrong. People doubted my steamboat, the Clermont, would be a faster way to travel. Again, they were wrong. Without exploration, there can be no change. Knowledge gives us the tools we need to make better choices in our lives. Exploration gives us this knowledge. Mr. Fulton, has anyone told you how handsome you look today? Why, thank you. I was thinking the same thing about you. Let me call my brother to arrange my trip back. Ethan, I'm ready. Oh, wow! I heard Alexander Graham Bell was working on that last year. Evan, it was a pleasure speaking with you. In the end, Robert Fulton left behind a huge legacy. Steamboat travel helped manufacturers transport their products quickly. This led to further exploration and helped turn America into the richest nation in the world. When railroads started to use steam propulsion technology is when they began to grow and eventually surpass steamboats as the main transportation of products and passengers. Eventually, other countries began to use Fulton's steam navigation, and it changed worldwide travel. Thanks for your help, Ethan. This is Evan RINKUS reporting on another adventure back in time. Hey, tune in next week when I go back in time and interview a T-Rex.